Well, hey guys, how's it going? Well, here's another video, and look at this haul of stuff that I got. The guy that I bought this radio from is actually a really cool guy. We've been talking on Facebook for a few days now, and he saves a lot of old radio stuff. He gave me all this stuff to just kind of go through, and because most of it's junk, but anything I can like cannibalize parts off of or whatever, I'm gonna try to save. The rest I'm probably just gonna toss. This is nice though. This is a Bulova. It's brand new, never been used. Apparently, it's in really nice shape. I don't know exactly what year it's from. Probably mid 50s. That's really nice. We got some RCA radios in there. I've got two whatever you want to call these things. Two of them that will fit that radio. Now, that one on here is just fine. But, if anybody out there needs the glass for this, or one of these things, if they broke it, that glass is probably going to be highly sought after. So, I'm probably going to put those, I don't know about if I put them on eBay or something, somebody might want them. There's a pretty nice looking Motorola right here. That'll clean up nice. I might keep that. Most of this stuff just going to get cannibalized for parts because it's pretty much too far gone. This one's pretty nice though. I don't know. Let me just pause this for a second. Trying to avoid moving the camera around too much. So anyway, my capacitors came in today, so I can start working on the radio. And I got this dial mechanism back together. That's all in. The switch is repaired. There was, I don't know if you guys will remember, but there was like a red rubberish coating on here. Well, that kind of disintegrated when I was trying to put it back together. I got the new dial belt, by the way. So I went to the hardware store looking for something that I could use, and I found a thread protector, they call it. It just like goes over the end of a bolt or something. So I just cut the end off of it, stuck it on there, and that's going to work pretty good because that moves all the dial pointer and everything now moves. So now I can get busy and hook the volume control and everything back up and start replacing these capacitors. Also, Old 64 Goat today made a video about this rectifier issue that I'm going to have. If you want to refer to his video on that, one of his later videos, he's thinking we're thinking the best option to do is to just eliminate these two 6x5s and just put some diodes in, which is probably what's going to happen. I mean, I'd like to have lots of tubes, but I don't want to have to deal with a burnout power transformer because that's a lot harder to replace than a couple of tubes. So I think we're going to go that route. So he had the schematic all drawn up, and also got this wire here for the the coil method that I'm going to use to replace the capacitors. So I will begin working on this, and we'll probably come back a little bit later. Okay. Also got myself an early birthday present. This Weller soldering gun. That'll make my work a little bit easier. It's got 3 LEDs on it, so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. This one here is older than me, and it still works good, but I mean the light on it is pretty crappy, and it's hard to get these tips now, the ones that go in this way and like go that way. So I figured I would just treat myself, get myself a new soldering gun. I figured I'd do an update. As you can see, I got some stuff. First of all, we have this 1997 John Deere Sabre. I got it from this guy that I do work for occasionally. He just gave it to me because it's got a transmission issue. What I think is going on is there's a pulley down here on the transmission, and the shaft that it's on is splined. So when it goes to spin, it's just the splines are stripped out. So I got to replace that pulley. Hopefully that's all it is. It runs great. Just in the process of degreasing it now, because it also has an oil leak over here. Got to try to figure out where that's coming from. I think it's coming from in here, right here, because this is a little bit loose. The other thing I got is really cool. Is this big thing. I'm not spending too much time in here because it's like 900 degrees in here. But this is a AgriFab mowing vac. What this does is it attaches to your tractor, and it sucks up all the leaves and grass and stuff and shoots it into here, which is going to be really helpful this fall because we have a ton of leaves. I mean, you can come out here and all that, we have to rake up all that every fall, and it's a ton of work, and there's like no place to put it. So that'll be a big help. And there's the hose for it. The other thing is, you guys probably want an update on the radio too. I have been working on it. And by the way, I'm also fixing the dryer. That's another story. Let me just get the light plugged in here. So I've been plodding right along on it. I'm taking my time. You know, I've got some capacitors changed out here. I've got all new wires on this. And I think I showed that in another part that I filmed that I haven't uploaded yet. And I've got a little diagram here drawn because I got to replace this mess right here. This mess right there. All those wires have got to be replaced. The filter capacitor is loose now. I just have to figure out what's what on it. And I got a terminal strip that's going to go in that hole that I drilled out, that was mounted in. And then I'm going to mount the service or the filter capacitors to that. There's another radio here that I got. It's part of a package deal. This is a little Monarch radio, one of those curtain burner sets. This is pretty cool. I like this thing. This is going to be my next project. And I might be repeating myself here because I might have already filmed this. I don't know. I don't remember. So if I am repeating myself later in the video, you'll know why. Oh, I also got to show one more thing. Yeah, the other problem with this thing was on the other side the wheel bearing was like totally gone. And what it is it's a couple of plastic bushings that go on the inside of the wheel in the hub, and they had like broken and fallen off. So what I did was I cut a piece of PVC pipe and kind of used that and a little bit of duct tape to make them a little bit bigger, because the shaft is 1 inch that mounts onto. So I used some 1-inch PVC pipe, and I got it so it's on there now, and I cut a little channel for the grease fitting too. And I got a couple pictures of that, and I'll show that later after this video clip so you can kind of see what I did. So if you're seeing this video, obviously I had time to edit it and upload it because I got a lot to do today, and that is last on my priority list. But yeah, that's what's been going on lately. So I just sprayed that down. I'm gonna pressure wash it now and hopefully get it going. I don't think I'm gonna be keeping this. I think I'm gonna sell it, maybe get a couple $100 for it, because I don't need 2 tractors. So we'll see what's what.